And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Here's Demon. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Hernandez. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Off target at the rim.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Demon. Here's Erhan. That 3 off the mark.
And it's just something about the rising stars players, a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Takes the 3. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Here's Hernandez. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
USA shooting their first free throws of this one. The first free throw is good.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And Team World making a change here. Ray's checked in. Here's Hernandez. He has 5.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Demon. He's covered by Grant. Inside. Here's Erhan, and he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Demon. Stripped it away. Here's Hernandez. Sinks that one from the post. Hernandez has got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And stolen by Flag. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for USA.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been...
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Coward. Puts up a 3, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Hernandez. Hernandez has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for USA.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
For Team World, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far.
Slight on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Torrey, also Jonas out there, and it's Malowacz in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Team World with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Jonas. And that one's good. Malowacz has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Team World. Here's Hernandez. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duty.
That's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. USA leads by 4 and will return shortly.
The visiting team, 51. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Here's Demon. The chosen one out there with Grant. Then it's Flag. Then it's Fleming. And Murray Boyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. 5 on the clock. Here's Edgecombe. It's good from long range. Edgecombe's got 13.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
That's the Demon for the lead, and that's 2 points on the lane. He's got 10.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in a short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
On offense, here's Team World trailing by 2. Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by USA. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Hernandez. And it's off from 3-point range. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th.
Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Oh. Bullshit.
Team World trails by 10. So Team World's 5 right now. Torrey is out there with Jonas. Then it's Malowacz. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Diawara in at power forward. The lead now in single digits.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Whoa.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Here's Edgecombe. Buries it from 3-point range.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Hernandez. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Torrey. And the layup's good off the glass. Torrey's got 4 this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Diawara. Good ball movement here by Team World. Wide open.
No.
Again, Team World good for 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hernandez. That's tipped. Edgecombe with it. To the wing on the left. To tie it up. It's hauled in by USA. Driving inside. And it's good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Team World trails by 5. Here's Deming. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. USA leading by 5. Flag fires. Down it goes for 3.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Flag's gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. Steps back. Puts it right back up and in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
From 18 feet away, that one misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yep, that goes down. Now USA with it. Lays it in off the window.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Edgecombe with it. Working on Grant.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You lay it in, you punch it in.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Going inside. Not that time. It won't go. Team World trails by 4. Oh, what a play inside.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Flag. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And it's Team World with the ball. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Four-point game. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Edgecombe.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
It's good.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And Team World calls time here. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Strong move off the glass.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Layup, no good.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. So it's USA taking the win in a close one.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Go to the dunk contest.
Kicks MP. Dunk contest, baby. I got like a 30. $31, what did I say? Now it's me.
Oh no. What do you got? Ooh, he missed. Okay, 35. 35. Oh my god, that's it. Carter Bryant. That's what the answer got. I'm gonna go 33. For a 46. Calm down, guys. Ah, shit. Maybe like a 45. Ooh, 44. I said 45, they gave me 44. Okay. In second. We got two Spurs players are on top right now. That's what's up. That's what's up. I got like a 32. See you guys. I think like a 25 or 20. Trash. Oh, that guy's thinking. What is he thinking? 23. Yeah, they gave me 23. I said 25. And I'm just talking to the stream in general. Everybody, nobody listening. Future viewers. Calm down, Carter. Get like a 30. A 30. I got it. Alright, I gotta get higher than the 46. And I win. Alright, let's go. I did the same thing back there. I did the opposite way. 39. I should still win though, right? Yes! Yeah. That one, hell yeah. That's badass. Hell yeah. I fucking won.
Tear it up.
What up, man? Yeah, so yeah, the motherfucking dunk contest winner right here. What up, man? You know, time I did that shit. What up? Shit. Like nothing. In that game, so yeah. Let's go, boys.
He about to tear the roof off.
All right, student of the game, it's time to teach. From a visitor's perspective, what's so special about this place?
This could be the toughest place to win in the NBA.
Here?
You got the altitude, the history in the building. All those years, those Jerry Sloan teams were winning 50-something games. There. Right there. That's where MJ made the shot. And these fans, whew.
They remind you of any?
Yeah, like European fans. Rowdy, bloodthirsty. They don't just root against you. They really do seem to hate you, like on a personal level. Yeah, you gotta love it.
This is their second straight game facing off, Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home.
Here's Pippen. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Keldon Johnson out there with Devin Vassell, and a Champagnian power forward. Sharp passes to Pippen, and it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Markkanen. Pippen left side to the paint. Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, that's fierce.
throwing it down over the larger defender.
Man, the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, BA, they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
Utah moving the ball around. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Jackson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pippen pass to Jackson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Pure from three-point range. Hernandez got 7 points in the game. Well, Grant, there have been years when the dunk contest disappointed. But with the show MP put on, that was not the case this year.
And maybe we're getting jaded over the years. So many dunks that have already been done. But MP put his own distinctive stamp on the event and definitely left a buzz in the building.
And it's Utah with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, swiped away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Champagnie, the pass to Hernandez. Now Johnson. Here's Hernandez. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Free throw line jumper. Again, Utah good for 2.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock them off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That's good for Markkanen.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help you.
Utah leading. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Harper. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Hernandez in at the point guard position.
Well, Thomas must have rockets in his shoes. Just exploding off the floor.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Hernandez. 11 points in the game. Driving to the basket. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Grant. Pass to Thomas. Oh, it's stolen. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And there's Fox on the assist by Bryant. Fox has got 6.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Thomas. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Hernandez. Thomas defends. And it's Hernandez missing. The Jazz shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Thomas against Fox. Thomas passes to Brown. Back come the Spurs in transition. Hernandez is good. Hernandez got 6 points in the quarter.
They've earned 3 of their last 5 points in transition.
Pass to Brown. Utah moving the ball around. It's intercepted. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Until Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. With a new group. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's Johnson in for Harper. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He scored 28 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
So he gets them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for...
You look at the Jazz, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective, giving nothing away. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Pippen. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jackson. Then it's Scottie Pippen. Then there's Sharp. And it's Bailey in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, BA. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
Here's Hernandez. Soft touch off the glass. Hernandez got 4 points in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Pippen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Hernandez is good. Amir.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
Yeah, from range, Markkanen has such an effortless stroke.
San Antonio leading by 13. Driving inside. Oh! A highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Setting up for that all the way.
Hey, that's the kind of thing you have to envision before you even try it.
That was sensational. And you got to love seeing a guy having fun out there.
Pass to Bailey. And here's Markkanen. Sharp, a screen on Vassell. Markkanen from long range.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Wembanyama down low. Jackson on him. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 17. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the word pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter, and so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. San Antonio also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Champagnie. Harper comes in for Vassell. 1.5 points a game. And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Hernandez. 33 points for him. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 1, San Antonio.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Sharp. Grant comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Pippen. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hernandez. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. That one goes. Count it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. 9 points in the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Hernandez. Offline with a 3.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's the 3. Hernandez is good. Hernandez got 39.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Unloads from 13. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist from Grant.
Anytime Thomas can get to his jump shot, he feels confident.
Here's Hernandez. Utah grabs the miss. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Bailey misses from close range. And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Harper, Luke Cornett out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Hernandez in at the point. Here's Thomas. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Tonight's been another big game for Thomas. He is in this league to score, and he does it well.
Hernandez is good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Inside, here's Thomas. Excellent D there from Bryant.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Sharp, he's checked in for Utah. And San Antonio with a change here too. Wembanyama's checked in. Here's Hernandez. San Antonio again can't hit. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition bucket.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forced.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass break, Utah. Here's Bailey. Pippen outside. Utah moving the ball around. Jackson with room to fire. Stolen by Vassell.
He's a smart guy, and he can facilitate for you.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Utah making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Jazz trail by 21. And here's Pippen. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Hernandez. There's the block. Here's Bailey, covered by Wembanyama. Marketed from long range. The Jazz again can't hit. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Picked his pocket. The steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the chosen one.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him. And that's when he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
The drive by Grant. No problem from 14.
Assist from Luke Cornett.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Now,
all right, MP, great win in front of a rowdy fan base. How were you able to block out the noise and come out victorious?
Playing in Utah really tests you. It's hard to hear yourself think. Forget about hearing your teammates. So you got to know exactly what you're doing at all times. I'm talking muscle memory, Jen. Then you got the altitude on top of that. Woo. Let me tell you, so I'm always grateful to come out with a win here. Good team effort all around.
Way to go, MP. Thank you so much. BA, over to you.
all right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff.
Saying we got another hour till takeoff, at least.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, man, they calling it a once-in-a-lifetime storm.
You ever notice how they use that more than they used to?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I heard we're not going to get in until 4 a.m. That's if we're lucky. I don't see how y'all play games after stuff like this.
It ain't easy.
That's it. No inspirational message, nothing about mind over matter, no pain, no gain.
We're human. We're gonna be tired after sitting on this plane all night. No sleep. Being in this business means taking that tired and pushing through it. Turning that weakness into a strength.
Okay, but how?
Depends. Sometimes it slows you down, yeah, sure. But it can get you back in more of a half-court fundamentals mindset. That can get you back on track till you're ready to go full speed again.
How do you think the guys who hate flying handle this?
I mean, look at them. This is way worse for them. I mean, they just want to get it over with. Now they're sitting around thinking about it all night. Ugh.
What do you do when there's a big delay like this?
Oh, me? I sleep. You got any more questions, bro?
Nah, I'll let you go ahead and get your beauty rest.
Bet.
This will probably be the last game right here. Football league. I mean basketball. Nice thing Call of Duty. Yeah, it's gonna be the last game right here. Yeah. Started. Yeah, we'll be back.